1, 2, 3. Cocks don't pop at all, poppycock cocks do poppy by 4. And that's why all the folks on poppycock keep poppycocks in a jar. But once I met a girl on poppycock back in the poppycock hills, they won't let me back on poppycock, reckon they never will. Well, poppycock, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old poppycock, poppycock, you and me, Rose and Baldini. The earth don't spin at all on poppycock, flatter than a hot roadkill. And beer don't stick to balls on poppycock, reckon it never will. Once I met two folks on poppycock, one bald, the other likes cats. She wild as a rosy, quicker than a satellite, no poppycock about that. Well, poppycock, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old poppycock, poppycock, you and me, Rose and Baldini. Take a Trey. Like to flock on poppycock, ain't no poppycock pins. You might just find yourself on poppycock, waking with a poppycock kin. And poppycock, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old poppycock, poppycock, you and me, Rose and Baldini. Why so freaking early? Poppycock, you and me.
Good morning, my poppy peepers. How are you, my friends? It's great to see you guys here. I got everybody from Ceiling Fan Man and Young Love or Lung Yov. I made that mistake yesterday. I'll never live it down. Hey, Mojo Shop, how are you, my friend? Not Chiquita. Great to see you. Jay Armstrong, J.D. Bukowski, Alex B., Rob, and all the... I was going to say original, all the usual suspects for sure. Captain Nemo. And you know what? I'm having all kinds of trouble. I feel so lonely. I can't get anybody to jump in with me today. Rose is still she's on the mend still. Did hear from her over the weekend. She is healing up nicely, but may still be a minute before she can take on this responsibility. So we'll, again, still want to keep wishing her well. I tried to ring up Karen B. and even Ceiling Fan Man. Ain't nobody got no love for the bald guy. That's all right. That's all right. I got you. There's still poppycock out there. I guarantee it. Yes, if you're in Seoul, Korea, and you're a lovely lady, they will advise you to, cook, clean, stay attractive, especially if you're pregnant. I'm not kidding. There it is right there. New York Times says that's the advice for pregnant women in Seoul, South Korea. Stay pregnant, stay clean, stay attractive. You know it. That's good stuff. All right, so I am none of those things. I'm not in South Korea. I'm not pregnant. I am not a female. Parler sues Amazon for pulling the plug on their social network. What do you want to bet this is all poppycock? No, really, it's poppycock. That's my call. Because I'll show you why in a minute. But yeah, it's poppycock. You're not going to convince me that. So I really came up with a competition for Facebook. It's really real, and you guys will really love it. And especially you right-wing people, you Q-tards, you're gonna love it. We trust the plan. For fuck's sake. All right, sorry. This poppycock. I'll show you more about why in a minute. Zoom video raising capital. Their shares are down. Because, Zoom. Don't be unattractive. Well, there you go. Educate it. Just don't be unattractive. That's the way you do that. Yeah, there's all kinds of goodies out there. Let's see. There's some stuff I want to show you. Okay, yeah, here we go. And so the worst plan ever. No, there's been worse, but that was pretty bad. That's for sure. Let's see. Let's see if I can entice some guests today. But yeah, they're going to try to tell you they're not done yet. I loved this on CNN. They got their headline backwards. Instead of a shocking end to a disastrous presidency, which is what you might expect from our friends at CNN, it's a disastrous end to a shocking presidency. What? Fuck are you even talking about? America confronts dark forces. Dark forces. America confronts dark forces from outer space. I'm telling you. I woke up this morning and it occurred to me, just out of nowhere, just not too long ago. Yeah, I know, Karen. Karen P says she needs more coffee. I'm like, I know. I'm having some right now. I woke up this morning and I was like, you want to know how that alien invasion, that fake alien invasion is going to go down? Just go watch or rewatch if you haven't. I mean, watch if you haven't. Rewatch if you have. Mars Attacks. It's going to look a lot like that. What? Rot. Yeah, that's what it's going to look like. Probably pretty soon, too, because America confronts dark forces. Dark forces. America confronts dark forces. They're trying to scare you. House to vote on a resolution calling to remove Trump from office by the 25th Amendment. Not by the 25th. Yes, Mars Attacks, exactly. It's going to look exactly like that. So they want to scare you that with 8 days left, they got to impeach this guy again. He's so terrible. Like Jack the Ripper, Trump can't be deterred. Hitler isn't good enough yet. It's Hitler. No, it's Jack the Ripper. He'll gut you. Okay. Trump takes a last look at his border wall as Congress considers impeachment. Yeah, that wall didn't keep people out of the Capitol building, didn't it? Did it? Boy, about that. Yeah, of course. We all know that. I mean, you should know that if you saw any of the video, how mob dragged and beat police at Capitol. Come on, man. Nobody here believes this nonsense. I'm pretty sure of it, right? Because no, they let him in. It's just nonsense, just like Pink Floyd was, not the band. The recent events. So it's a lifetime of torture. The story of the woman Trump is retching. Actually, a lifetime of torture. A lifetime of torture. Viral images compare handling of Black Lives Matter protest and Capitol riot. Yeah, I saw this one earlier. It was saying that the BLM protesters, they got, the bad military police came out after them. And the Capitol rioters, they just had a party. Wait, I think that was the other way around. Did NPR publish article describing Capitol riot before it happened? Well, it's very likely, but since this article published on Snopes, they'll tell you the moon landing happened. They will. They'll say that for sure happened. How about this? A new tool in treating mental illness. How about fuck the fucking fuckers? There's your new tool. And speaking of fuck the fucking fuckers, go visit Flat Earth Print Shop at the Etsy store, and you can get your own fuck the fucking fuckers shirt. That's right. You can wear a shirt that says I am Mark Sargent. I don't know why you do that when you're not, but you can wear this shirt which says fuck the fucking fuckers. Only costs you $25. I don't get a penny. It all goes to, all of it will go to our friend Scooter, who then pays for the shirt, and then for sending it to you. But that's the shirt. Fuck the fucking fuckers. If that's how I say you get rid of mental illness. We have embezzlement. Former Mississippi police chief pleads guilty to embezzlement, and he looks a whole lot like Trey Clark. So if you see any dogs near this guy, we want to know what the fuck is going on there. Because, yeah, a Toowoomba County woman charged with embezzlement. There's a lot of people charged with embezzlement, as you know, excluding those charged with $600,000 because, nearly $1 million in benefits. There was one up here, did a great job, allegedly broke her own nose and set office ablaze to hire $1 million embezzlement. Interestingly enough, similarly, a McDonald's manager did the same thing. He harmed himself and set the place on fire to prevent his being discovered. So more and more, I think it's a poppycock. Here is not poppycock. It's Karen B.
Hello.
Good morning. You are not poppycock.
Thank you. I hope not.
Good morning, Karen. How are you, my friend?
I'm great. I'm great.
I know that you are. That's why I invited you.
How are you doing?
You know what? I'm fantabulous. I am. The world has gone absolutely bananas, and it's good because I'm in the mood for a banana split. So
I like bananas. I put bananas in my
your what?
my smoothies.
Oh, okay. It stopped there, and so I got really curious. I put banana in my. I'm like, oh dear, I don't know what's coming. I don't know what's coming next, but I'm not. Ted, help us. Oh dear.
Oh boy.
It's going to be one of those days. The feds are investigating who scrawled Trump on Manatee's back in Florida.
Wait, what?
Yeah, see this photograph right here? This is supposed to be real. That we're told that's real. It looks like a third grader with paint, MS Paint, but whatever. We're going with it.
Get out of here. Oh my God.
No, I shit you not. Federal investigators are searching for whoever scraped the word Trump onto the back of Manatee. They scraped that word there. You can see that.
It's stories like this that make me think that there really is some AI machine somewhere making fake news stories and pumping shit out like 24/7.
I think they're poking us in the eye. It's bullshit. It's straight up just poppycock nonsense, right? I mean, come on, Karen, look at this. Let's take a look at this, right? So we got what, 8 days left until the inauguration, something like that.
Okay. Maybe, yeah. Okay.
All right, something like that. And they're going to spend how many millions of dollars working on this fucking impeachment thing, trying to get him out on the 25th Amendment? I mean, come on.
That's crazy. Why even waste your time?
Hello. Bing,
They
bing.
won already. Why? Whatever.
Winner, chicken.
They got selected.
Winner, chicken dinner. Right? Exactly. What's the point? But Dr. Dre is hospitalized, but doing great after a brain aneurysm. I remember my last brain aneurysm, Karen.
Wow, really? Yeah. Doing great after a brain aneurysm?
Doing great. He's doing great, according to Self magazine.
Wow.
I know, right?
Hey, didn't the REM drummer have a brain aneurysm and do okay too?
I think he did great. He was doing great.
He did great.
He did great, Karen.
I had a friend who had a brain aneurysm. Yeah, he died.
Yeah. My wife had a coworker who had a brain aneurysm and died. Yeah. So not doing great. I'm just saying, those who have brain aneurysms usually don't do great. How to spot the triple planet conjunction this weekend? Well, you don't go outside and look at a cartoon like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Archaeologists found 2,000 pieces of plastic at an Iron Age site. Didn't we cover this already? I think we did. Disturbing amount of plastic waste at an Iron Age site because Greta wasn't there in time. I got to tell you.
Right.
She wasn't here to go, how dare you?
I mean, see, I would have to read that and see where they think they're coming, where they're saying it's coming from. Like, what do they say?
I just pictured Greta saying "How dare you" in Latin.
Are they Legos?
Yeah, I don't know. My God, this is allergic reactions to coronavirus vaccine are rare and outweighed by the benefit of protection. The CDC finds. Have you seen my surprise face, Karen?
I am Jack's complete lack of surprise.
I almost had a heart attack from the lack of surprise. In fact, I almost had an aneurysm. I am doing great.
Wow.
The U.S. reports the highest single-day death toll as CDC offers a grim forecast for the end of the month. There's a grim forecast, Karen. It's grim. Grim.
Is it just for the end of the month or for the whole end of the year?
Oh, no. Just 2 weeks to flatten the curve, I promise. just the tip, I promise. I'm sorry. This whole thing is just taken on. It's just so preposterous at this point. I mean, really. I don't even know how to. My wife is even looking around, going, well, "I don't get it." Well,
there's not enough drugs in the world for this.
Yeah, she's looking around, going, "What the fuck is going on with people?" I'm like, "I told you." I told you, woman. Oh, yeah, it's not that tinfoil hat. That's getting some use now, right? Oh, damn. We're all like, we're all outside hugging people going, "I'm so sorry," when they go, "But I thought it was just a conspiracy theory." We're like, "I'm so sorry." Oh, I know, right? Oh, man.
It's funny how we had all this like two waves of coronavirus, and now the vaccine's out, and now we're getting reports of deaths by people who work in the healthcare industry.
Oh, but here we have, but the death of doctor who got coronavirus vaccine, maybe. They're investigating that. Oh, what? Well, it was not related.
They can live through the virus, but then you give them the vaccine, and whoop, they're dead.
Yeah, exactly. It's not, but it had nothing to do with the vaccine, of course. We can't have that. So, yeah. Oh, God. Holy crap! I don't know what's going on here. Everything's going crazy. I think Ceiling Fan Man was trying to call in.
Nice.
Amazing admission from lawyer of rioter accused of toting around Pelosi lectern. That is one convoluted and tortured headline, I got to tell you. No, I'm just trying to understand it. Amazing admission.
Florida man spotted with Pelosi lectern.
Yeah, that's. I was headed there. I really was going to Florida, man. Florida man spotted with Pelosi lectern. He gets $25,000 bail. What? So like they gave him the $25,000? I mean, that's what that article. That's what that headline implies. Florida man spotted with Pelosi lectern gets $25,000 bail. Here you go. Here's the $25,000. That's.
I had no idea it was a Florida man who took the lectern. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah, that's good stuff right there. A Florida man also rams into patrol car and kills Florida deputy the day before his retirement. Oh, but yes, as Ted points out, point this out in King County, Washington, flu cases are down to 0. It's not a dramatic drop in flu cases is the silver lining of COVID prevention measures, right? It's not too late to get your flu shot, though.
Oh, my God.
Flu COVID-19 symptoms could be confusing this fall, King County officials says.
Could be, huh?
Could be confusing. Now they're saying the cases are rising among the homeless. But no flu cases. We're down to 0. What flu cases? Yeah, we're down to 0 flu cases according to the CDC in King County, which is the where Seattle is located. 0 cases of flu. because damn that corona. It wants all the attention. Oh, dear. Oh. Let me know when you're back, Karen. It's all messed up. Well, it says that I have a crappy network connection. At least it does. Skype is blaming my network connection, but according to my actual... Hi, Karen.
Hi.
I don't know.
Sorry about that.
No, I don't know. It says I had Skype said you have a crappy network connection, and but according to my actual network numbers, I'm blazing out unbelievable numbers. So same thing happens often with OBS. It'll say, "Oh, you have a bad network connection. Fix it," and I'm blazing upload speed. So everybody lies.
Yeah, I don't know. I have pretty good internet. I don't know why that it shouldn't be giving me any problems. So
I know it's ridiculous. In fact, I can just show you right now. I'll do we'll do a speed test here. I'm probably going to reveal all kinds of information that I shouldn't be doing to you people, you fine folks. But download has just a little over 300. Pretty ripping there actually. Upload is not terrific today. It's under 10. So, yeah, real-time test. This is coming through a wireless in my back office. So, it could have been better. But it says my connection is very fast. It should be able to handle multiple devices streaming. So, that's what I thought. Anyway, do not drop the soap.
Look at your download.
Yeah.
Dang, man.
I told you.
I get a little over 200 down, and then I get like 10 or 11 up.
Yeah, usually I get in the neighborhood of 30 up, and so seeing it under 10 is a little weird. Maybe it's early in the morning. I don't know. It's a weird throttle system they do, but I'm guaranteed to have 300 download. It's part of my deal, but anyway. But I think it's funny how they all lie about why your internet is slow. Like whatever's running, oh, it's not our fault. No, it's you. You have the bad internet. They just gaslight you. But yes, 2 congresswomen test positive for COVID-19 after sheltering in place.
I'm sure they did.
Karen, you know that they did. They were sheltering in place, doing exactly what they were told to. But that corona, I got to tell you, that is one smart damn bug. It knows when you're standing up. It knows when you're sitting down. It knows when you're eating or drinking. It knows when you've been good or bad. So be good, for goodness sake. U.S. asking states to speed vaccine. What, a vaccine for speed? No. Don't hold back that second dose. Oh, Karen, what are we gonna do, honey? This is crazy stuff right here. I don't even know.
Man, I just wanna build a breakaway, getaway, not
Republic. Yep.
I just want to find everybody, and I just want to go live somewhere else where this stuff doesn't affect me anymore.
Here's the thing. It only affects me in that it affects other people and they believe it. They walk around in this zombie world where all this crap is true, right?
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, this is affecting all the people who believe this crap, which in turn makes the environment around me insane.
Toxic,
just insane.
Yeah. It is nuts. And so you have all these people who are responding to, again, as if they're living in this script. Right. And so they're all worried about Luke and Laura's wedding. We're like, but it's not real. No, you don't understand. It's not real.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, my God. It's just. So, I mean, if you look at this, right? I mean, let's get serious for a moment. If you go in and just peruse and read the headlines, as I am wont to do, I do this with some regularity, which is why we do this show. And just look at this and go, holy crap. And you can see, again, not only the craziness of it, but they really do bang that drum of fear porn. And they don't let it go. And they don't let up. And they're not very creative either. They pick the
No.
top ones and they just beat the ever-living shit out of it, Karen.
By the way, is anybody looking at Trump's wall? Anybody who wanted Trump's wall and saying, maybe it was to keep us in? Are any of y'all thinking about that right now? I'm just wondering.
I did from the outset. I was like, that same
Exactly,
that same
me too.
wall.
I was like, this is the dumbest fucking idea ever. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that same wall to keep you things out will keep you in. It's like the old joke about the two guys. They're out and they find the what am I talking? The magic lamp out in the desert, and one guy's Pakistani and one guy's Indian, and so he asked the Pakistani guy, what do you want for your for your wish? And he goes, I hate the Indians so much. I want Pakistan to be covered with a 20-foot high wall. No, 50-foot high wall. 50-foot high wall all the way around Pakistan to keep out the crazy Indians. And poof, it's done. And he says to the Indian, and what do you want, good sir? And he goes, fill it with water. But no, the point of the joke being is the same, that same wall that will keep others out will hold you in, and it becomes a prison. That your castle is your prison, and that's exactly what was intended from the outset. In case you didn't know.
Yeah. Derp.
What are we gonna do with these kids, Karen? That's what I wonder. It's just like,
I don't know.
They don't adult well. I'll tell you that for sure. I pay close attention to these little kidlets, and they're just not adulting well. I'm ashamed of
I
them,
agree.
Karen. They need a good spanking. That's what they need.
Yeah, I think they're gonna get it.
Well, yes. And I mean, like, isn't this, like, aren't you really concerned? Isn't this important to your life that Rudy Giuliani is being investigated by the New York State Bar Association? Karen, how deeply will this affect your life?
Absolutely zero.
Oh, come on. It's Rudy Giuliani. Come on, Karen. It's big news. It's big news.
I'm more curious about what that stuff was running down the side of his face.
That's lizard juice. You're not supposed to ask about the. You're not supposed to ask about the lizard juice. Stephanie Martin says, "Who is adulting well?" Well, not me. No, I'm kidding. President Trump issues emergency declaration for President-elect Biden's inaugural. Really? That's got to be good stuff here.
So he's gonna make sure that Biden gets safely transitioned into the White House.
Yeah, I bet. Doesn't this guy look good for a corpse? I mean, related video. Biden not worried about an inauguration impeachment. Well, I think he's worried about shitting his pants. President Trump is issuing an emergency declaration for the nation's capital amid growing concerns among local and federal authorities about violence in the lead up to and during President-elect Joe Biden's inauguration on January 20th. The declaration allows the Department of Homeland Security and Federal Emergency Management Agency to coordinate with local authorities as needed. The declaration from Trump comes 5 days after a pro-Trump mob stormed the Capitol as Congress began formally counting the Electoral College votes to certify his defeat to Biden. 5 people died. And if you've wondered who is pulling for martial law to round you up, well, that would be both sides.
Yeah.
If you haven't noticed from this article that they're both on board with breaking out the military to instantiate martial law, that'd be both sides, boys and girls. Mm-hmm. Not patriots versus the bad people. Not the good unicorns versus the bad conservatives. It ain't like that, kids. That's not how this works. It's them, the creepy lizard people against you. Hopefully you with your head not up your ass. But here, this goes right along with everything else that I've said since they put Trump, Cheeto Jesus, in the White House, is how white evangelical Christians fused with Trump extremism. No, they didn't. They really didn't. But you did. You conflated this, media. That's what you did. You want everybody to think that, because that's how you do. And in case you're worried about this, 2 gorillas at San Diego Zoo test positive for COVID-19 because those naughty little gorillas, they weren't social distancing, Karen.
Right.
And COVID took a bite from U.S. greenhouse gas emissions. Just because that bastard COVID, it gets into everything. So didn't just fuck up your Taco Bell order. It took a bite from U.S. greenhouse gas emissions. And
Wow.
And killed the flu.
Wow. And yet it still runs rampant.
The flu or COVID?
COVID.
Oh, right. Okay.
Right? I mean, it's helping all this other stuff. All the measures we're doing is helping all kinds of stuff. It just won't help the COVID for some reason, huh?
Well, yeah, the COVID's coming in, what, second, third wave, fourth wave? Who knows? 12 children were rescued after many waves overturned sailboats. So they should take that lesson from California. Yeah, Cuomo vows New York will legalize adult use recreational cannabis. What about those child size packs? The little juice box. I don't know, man. This whole thing, it's just taken on, I used to take this seriously. So I admit it, and I apologize a bit, because if I'm not taking this seriously this morning, I used to take this job very seriously. Rose and I would come here, and we'd break this all down, right? We'd say, this stuff is just ridiculous, blah, blah. And now you just look at it, and it's like, oh, come on.
Like every single thing.
Yes, exactly.
Every single thing is just garbage.
It is. Oh, now here I go. Trigger warning. I'm about to use the R word. It's fucking retarded.
Oh my gosh. Oh, so retarded. You know what? I was in Jaren's chat on D-Live last night, and do you know D-Live censored me using the word retard in chat? It would not let me type retard.
Oh my God.
I could type retarded, but I could not type retard.
Oh my God. Because you can't slow anything down. Because that's literally what that word means, is to slow down.
I know. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yes. I don't even know. So, yes, it's it's nuts. I mean, and what people go, they get all bent about, right? So, speaking of that word, there's a 19-year-old female NASCAR driver. Like, who knew? I don't know any of this stuff. I read the articles. And she was doing some virtual race, because I guess that's what they do now. I don't know. They just play a race. It's like they just get a Nintendo and they do that instead of actually getting a car. But yeah, somebody bumped her, and she said, "Hey, who's that? Don't do that, retard." And everybody got butthurt about that, and so she had to make a public apology. I think she is on the Ford racing team, and they said, yeah, we know that she did, but she apologized. She's sorry about that. She said the R word, and they actually referred to it, Karen, as the R word.
Oh my God.
Yes, because we cannot be adults here.
Referring to the R word as the R word is really the R worded.
It is R worded. It absolutely is completely R worded. And you're so,
what the fuck?
I know, and you're so R-worded that Facebook has to tell you what you can, again, and cannot hear. They have been removing all content that includes the phrase, stop the steal. You can't say those words. So, Karen, if somebody's trying to take your purse, don't say, stop the steal, because Facebook will shut you down.
Stop the steal. Oh, my God.
You must say, prevent the theft.
There's a phrase that sort of wraps everything all up into one.
Fuck the fucking fuckers?
There you go. That's the one.
Jeez. I really am just getting so. I'm getting so flabbergasted, just flummoxed about this whole thing. I don't even know. Halt the hoax. I like it, Vertec. Halt the hoax. I don't even know what to make about all this anymore because people are. What's the thing you sit on in your living room? 4-letter word. Starts with an S, ends with an A. Sofa. Okay, so we have to work this out. All right, so work with me, Karen. All right, so the first word is sofa. Second word is your. If you committed regicide, you would have killed the
king.
Okay, so sofa. King.
Sofa king.
Okay, me and you together is the
we.
Let's see. God, let's see. That guy's name. Let's see. Rundgren, a rock musician. Rundgren, first name.
Todd.
And past tense of an action verb. 3 letters. A palindrome.
Did.
There you go. Put all those words together.
Sofa king Weetah did.
Woo! We have a winner.
Sofa king Weetah did.
Sofa king Weetah did. That's what we're going with now. It's no longer poppycock. It's Sofa king Weetah did. It is a game show, Ceiling Fan Man, and now how much would you win? Door number 1, door number 2, or door number 3? Weetah did. Amazon says it's going to remove QAnon products from the store because they wouldn't do that trusting the plan to get the money. But now that it's all over and everybody finally realizes after 4 years, now we're going to take it out of the store.
Yeah.
Because integrity. I love that the chat is delayed because now they're just now getting the Sofa King Weetah joke. And it makes them look so... Never mind. That's the best part about chat. The worst part is having to try to catch up when you guys are asking questions. It's like, what? Wasn't that like 5 minutes ago? Oh, yeah. The horned DC protester. This guy. This fucking guy.
The Weetah did Viking.
Yes. Oh my Lord. This guy. Now tell me this is that again. Tell me this is not a joke, right? This is. Come on. This is. That ain't real, and that ain't real. Look at this. Oh my Lord, yes. The man in the horned headdress. This guy. This fucking guy. His mom says he hasn't eaten since Friday because the detention facility won't feed him all organic food.
Oh my God.
Yeah. This is the world you live in. This is where we live. This is
Yeah. And I mean, did you see too how like the first day or like the day after there was these articles? I talked about this on our show, me and Brian, about how the FBI is looking to identify the man who stormed the Capitol, and I had this dude with his picture and it's asking for the internet's help, and then in the literal title it said, and the internet thinks it's hilarious. And meanwhile, there's like Facebook post after Facebook post of this is Jacob Chesney or whatever his name is, and he's also goes as Jake Angeli, and he's an actor, and here's his thing. And I saw it like 100 times before I saw the article of the FBI looking to identify him,
right?
And it needs our help. I was like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. The actual internet, they identify stuff in like 9 seconds. People are on it. FBI, right? It's sort of like, FBI. Oh, the an RV explodes in Nashville. We know in 2 hours who did it and why. Hunter Biden had a laptop. What? Don't know anything about that. What are you talking about? It's so, but trust your government and make sure to get that jab because,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They couldn't, all of a sudden, they can't. It's funny how they become so incompetent all of a sudden when things like this happen. Like on that day in September in 2001 when like NORAD just happened to go down and, all these things just happened to go wrong that day.
right.
And now it's like all of a sudden they can't protect the Capitol building. Meanwhile, like when the BLM protesters are there, when anything else is going on there, they've got like riot police,
Yep.
like barricading the place down, right? They got riot police barricading down, any other building, any other time. If they really don't want you to get in, you're not getting in. And now all of a sudden they couldn't protect the Capitol building.
Same thing with Snowden, right? He's not walking out of that building with a USB drive if they don't want him to. It's never going to happen, right? It's just these things don't happen if they're not intended. And this is what people just I just shake my head. I go, how do you think this works? Right?
Yeah.
Like, how do you think it works? Like that they just don't. I don't even know what to say, Karen. This is what I just shake my head and utter. I'm just shocked at people who, again, they'll believe one part of the narrative and not the other. These are the same people. Oh,
Yeah.
You can't trust the government, but they damn sure went to the moon.
$750 billion a year military budget, and you think they're not going to protect
Yeah, I mean,
what they want?
Osama bin Laden's going, what? I mean, I just had to walk up to the front door? Holy shit. Holy shit, I just walk in? Yeah, no, it doesn't work like that. So, yeah, Trump supporters planning armed protest ahead of Biden inauguration. FBI warns. Why are they telling you that? Why is FBI warning? Because right here, this is the one we want you to know about. Domestic terrorism definition, right? That's what they're pushing for, is a definition of domestic terrorist, and that includes you. Why? Because you want to blow something up? Well, some days we might have a hankering, but no, really, no. I don't wish harm on anybody, but anybody who questions their narrative has now become a terrorist, right? It's now you're a public enemy number one. Why? Because you have the truth, right? And the truth is what fucks them up real bad, right? Because again,
Oh, yes.
they don't pull the tongue out of the mouths of liars. Right, because they're liars. They don't need any of that justice, right? The only thing that they want to do is prevent people from telling the truth that upsets the balance of power, right? And when their power is entirely derived through coercion and deception, well, they don't want people telling truth, and that's why you have fact checkers, right? Fact checkers never existed until people began speaking the truth so loudly that they had to shut us up. And now they've very openly come out and said all the major platforms, technology platforms, you will say what we allow you to say, and that's it.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
it. You do not get to say anything other than that, and we're going to call you a terrorist. All right, and not just a liar. Now we're going to call you a terrorist and say that your intentions are to harm others, right? Because you're telling them that this COVID is a hoax. Oh, you're trying to kill them. It's medical malfeasance. No, it's not. Medical malfeasance is a bad fucking programmer telling me that I need to get a punch of some fucking cocktail that he's come up with. Like,
Sure.
You're letting Bill Gates of hell talk about the world healthcare, but I can't say what is going to get into my body. Fuck you. I got a big bag of go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
Why don't you try it out back? I got a big old bag of you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, and if you don't like that, I got a bag of dicks over here.
Yeah, I got a large satchel of Richards that you can consume expeditiously. Bada bing over here. Forget about it.
And when you're done, go shit in a hat.
Bada bing, then shave your head and paint it blue. For fuck's sake. The fucking cod swallops. Bunch of twat waffles. That's right. Fuck the fucking fuckers. That's what we say. Yeah, Steve. Yeah. Fuck these guys. But, all right. So Twitter removes over 70,000 QAnon accounts. How many of them you think they owned? 50 of those 70,000? Probably. Fucking dumb fucks. Sorry, I'm on a roll this morning. Rose is going to have to come back and save me. She could be like, not worth it. Not worth saving the show.
Yep.
She's going to start
Destroyed it.
She's going to start a new show called Bird Flower. Has nothing to do with this. I don't know what you're talking about. What?
Horse hockey.
Horse
hockey. That'll be the next show.
Yeah, horse bucky. The one guest, Ellen DeGeneres banned from her show. Oh, you mean like Truth? Oh, God. Oh, sorry. So, yes, there's an alternative to impeachment or 25th Amendment for Trump, historians say. Let's see, Washington Post. I'm going to say that they're going with assassination. Oh, dear. Tarnished by Trump. National security officials struggle to find new jobs because they can't find a job after working for Trump. Oh, good.
Wait.
Yeah.
National security?
No, it's just a cigarette, guys. I really should be smoking a joint with this bullshit. But, yeah, national security officials struggle to find new jobs because they're tarnished by that Trump administration.
Oh, my God.
They're crying. They're literally crying. I can't get a job because Trump, man. Orange man, bad. But
wow.
You know, but this is what the sad part is. This is what people have come to expect, right? This is how people behave. And I see this just constantly. People they pitch this big old fucking fit because somebody else doesn't do what they, what they wanted. Yeah, Rose 777 does not share the views expressed on the Poppycock Report.
Love you, Rose.
Love you, Rose. Yes, D.C.'s acting U.S. attorney describes Wednesday's siege of Capitol as criminal insurrection. But setting fire to the city of Minneapolis is mostly peaceful protest. Right, Karen? Mostly peaceful. Right?
Yeah, right.
The police's tepid response to the Capitol breach wasn't an aberration. Ex-Capitol Police Chief says request for the National Guard denied 6 times in riots because we wanted to bring out the military, but they wouldn't let us. You want us to, though, don't you? Come on. We just want to help save you. That's all we're trying to do is save you from the bad people. Guys, don't believe a single fucking word they tell you. Not a single word. They're full of shit. I mean, I'm preaching to the choir. You guys know all this stuff, right? You know. Don't trust a single word that they tell you because it's all poppycock. It's all horse shit. They're full of shit.
Yes.
Every single word that they tell you is a lie. Every single word.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
They got diarrhea of the mouth.
And
Big time.
constipation of the brains. They need to wipe these
that's a
fuckers
winning
out.
combination.
It is a winning combination. Damn, man. I just had enough, man. I'm just so sick of this bullshit where they just constantly lie. I mean, there are very few things that really harangue me more than liars. I just don't like it. It bothers me. And this is all they do, right? It's like, I can't put up with it anymore. I'm just so sick of it. I just want to go out and throat punch these bitches. Just go stop lying to us. Just be honest for one day in your life. Would it kill you? I guess it would, actually, most of them. Because scientists, monitor a coronavirus mutation that could affect vaccine strength. All right, so what do you think the chances of that article, knowing what we know, what are the chances of that article having anything close to any resemblance to actual fact? What do you think that is? I'm going with nothing. None. Scientists tried to track down the spread of a new, more infectious coronavirus variant that only exists in a fucking PR lab somewhere, finding more cases in the U.S. Oh, yeah, we just found them, magically. Yeah. And elsewhere this week, they're also keeping an eye on the different mutations with potentially greater implications for how well COVID-19 vaccines work. Mutation identified in a variant first seen in South Africa. and separately seen in Brazil. All these crazy places. Yes, 0% to 0%. Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, 0. Big fat goose egg on that one.
Yes, it's not that the mutation will render existing vaccines useless, scientists stress. Scientists stress. I like that phrase. Because they don't know shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anytime they go, scientists believe, how about scientists stress? We'll just throw that one out there. The vaccines authorized so far and those in development produce what's called a polyclonal response, generating numerous antibodies that hone in on different parts of the virus. They haven't even isolated the virus, you lying fucks. So if you can't isolate something, how do you fight it? Just complete lying fucks. This is what irritates me. I got to tell you.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, Karen, this is what really rankles me, is these fucking guys who look you right in the eye and just bald-faced lie. Just the bigger the lie, the better, over and over and over. And I've just had it. Calm me down. What do I need to do, Karen? You're the crystal squeezing hippie. Give me some meditation. What do I do? Karen, help me.
Well, first of all, you have to stop looking at that.
But I can't. It's part of my job.
Well, you know what's funny is I was, yesterday
There's a lot
I was
of things
looking
that
at
are
some
funny,
stuff.
actually.
Huh?
There's a lot of things that are funny.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
But it's funny that we're talking about this because yesterday I was looking at this type of stuff, right? Because I was at this whole vaccine crap that's going on, and I came across a thing about Ebola virus, and I was
Nice.
like, okay, what is Ebola virus? Because that one used to be the big boogeyman virus, right?
Yep.
So then I go and I find this article. It says 14 important facts about Ebola virus. I didn't even get past the second one before I was just like, fuck this, dude. Fuck this. Because it's talking about how it transmits from animals to humans. And then, blah, blah, blah. And they have it originated here. And they tell you all this story that they tell you that it passes through the feces and urine of bats and blah, blah, blah.
No,
and
it
then the
didn't.
very next sentence, the next sentence is medical science and investigators are still uncertain about the exact cause or delivery mechanism for the virus. And the fruit theory is the top assumption.
Right.
Assumption.
Right, exactly.
And this article is listed 14 important facts about Ebola.
Yeah, they're not
So
facts.
the first one is not even a fact. It's an assumption.
They all are. And anytime, in fact, if you go into any of these science categories, and what you'll find is nearly every article will lead with this. Scientists now believe, scientists discovered. If any of those things appear, it's bullshit. Because science is not a belief. It's a methodology that empirically proves cause and effect. Science, someone who uses the scientific method doesn't believe something.
Right.
They have demonstrated evidence for it. They might come up with a hypothesis, but scientists believe if that comes out, that means they're lying to you. That's like hoodoo voodoo priest believe that the flying spaghetti monster is going to show up in your ass tonight and pull some dingleberries right out your butt. Stay tuned, film at 11. I mean, they can believe that all they want. It's not going to happen. But I'm not taking any chances. No flying spaghetti monster coming up my butt.
Yeah. No, it's just and then the very next thing is them talking about how once the virus finds a host, it does this, this, and that. And it's like, well, you guys just said you don't even know
the mechanism, right? Yeah, I have no idea.
It's just full. All of it is double speak. They're full of so much double speak, and people don't even know the difference between virus and bacteria. Like they transpose the two all the time.
And this
all
is
the time.
and this is one that I think that especially those of us who have taken a look into the nature of cosmology and see the way that they run this doublespeak lie, it makes it so much easier when we do look at these other things, whether it's, for example, history or medical science, right? We see that the same methodologies get used over and over. So it becomes very easy to spot the lies because they do the same bullshit over and over. Right, is they use the ploy of misdirection. Hey, look over here and this. We don't know anything about this, but hey, over here we know everything about this. And if you say anything, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
and
don't
they
know
do
anything.
It with everything. If you
Everything.
really start looking at it, they do that with everything.
Everything. Well, because it works, right? That's the thing.
Yeah.
It works. Over
And that's
over
why
again.
you can go on the internet and find any sort of bullshit article to back up whatever idea you want to enforce.
Exactly. Exactly. And Rob the Truth says he hasn't heard dingleberries in a long time. Well, you're welcome for that little bit. I know, Brian, I'll get in here and go, Mandela effect. He goes, no, it's dingleberry. It's single. It's not dingleberries. They never existed. On this timeline, dingleberries never existed. I'll be like, oh, thank God. Not a big fan of dingleberries. But I am a big fan, however, of FM radio signal found coming from Jupiter Moon. They're listening. They're listening to Steely Dan over there. No, understand, FM, that's a very specific thing. It's not like a bandwidth or something. FM is frequency modulation. It's very specific, right? It's not like it would just accidentally happen. It's not just like some, frequency range. Oh, we found something in a particular frequency range that seems unusual. Frequency modulation causes a modulation in the frequency that carries the signal. So that's an extraordinary claim, which of course means it's a lie.
Yeah. It means that they caught a signal that bounced off the dome from the general vicinity of the Jupiter moon.
That's
what it means.
Of Jupiter. That's right. They got something that bounced off, and they were literally listening to Steely Dan.
and they don't know that they don't live on a ball in space, so they're like, ooh, the aliens like Steely Dan.
Dude, man, freaking aliens, Steely Dan fans, man. You know what Steely Dan was named after, right? It's inappropriate for young children. Let's put it that way. Astronomers watch for the first time as a galaxy far, far away dies. They didn't call a priest. They didn't do last rites. Oi, Jerusalem Post, of course, the Meshuggah. Oi, a distant galaxy dies as astronomers watch. Oi. we made it as comfortable as we could. He had some interesting last words. He never did admit to having that affair. I don't know. I've gone nuts. I'm sorry, Karen. I've gone ape shit crazy. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry to my friends. I've completely lost my shit today. Why? Because this place is nuts. It's like I woke up and I thought, hey, I'm in the the world around is crazy, and I'm like maybe I'm in an insane asylum. And then I looked around and thought, maybe we are. Oh my God. I would tell the story from work yesterday, but if I did, I would probably give away too much. But Karen, people are fucking idiots.
Sad but true.
They're fucking idiots, man. They believe this shit. It's like they're walking around and talking about, they're spending their days talking about how amazing Santa Claus is. Right? Oh God, he did. And I knew somebody who knew 4 elves when they were in school. They weren't supposed to tell anybody, and the elves just came in for night training, right? But they worked with some elves back in the day, and no, they're real. They're real. Totally. Just trust the plan, and Santa shows up for Christmas. Just trust the plan. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. Sorry, Vertec. I'm sorry, everyone. Having a bit of a morning here. Rose, come save me. No, I don't think Rose can save me. I don't think. I mean, Jesus saved me. I got that going. But damn, we are being tortured, aren't we? It's crazy out there. I don't even know what to make of it. I can't. I'm like, when did people get so completely retarded? So completely just brain dead.
I know. It's amazing. It's really freaking amazing when I step back and look at it. I'm like, wow.
Exactly.
Wow.
Okay, David nailed it. It's like, so David in chat says, it's just like the people who cite Star Wars mythology. Exactly. Right? They're out there going, but Boba Fett said, but it's a fucking movie. It's not real. What's wrong with you people? It's not real. Oh my gosh, I just can't. I mean, okay, I get that they put it on the TV news. They show you this shit, not just on the TV, right? Here it is on the internet. Here it is. They're going to tell you this stuff over and over and over and tell you that you're insane if you don't believe it. But any rational thinking person can look at this and go, no, that didn't just happen. You look at this knucklehead in the fur and the face paint, and he got into the Capitol building with no problem. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. If you think that shit went down the way that they're telling you, you are sofa king.
Yeah.
We Todd did.
Yeah.
I got nothing for you.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Yep. So
Did you know that guy had a YouTube channel too? And I found his YouTube channel, and I was gonna start downloading his videos because he recorded himself on there, and it was only 2 months old. Only 2 months.
Yep.
2 months ago, he uploaded his first video, and it was called "Just Take the Red Pill, Man."
Mm-hmm.
Just take the red pill. Mm-hmm. And then about a month into his channel, there's a video of him saying that he was actually working with the Navy, and he was a super soldier from the super soldier program in the Navy.
Oh.
And that there's big things coming down, y'all. There's big things happening.
I bet there are. I got your big thing right here. Thank you, Rob. You got that 777 lined up, man. Rob Cleveland is the king of the 777 super chat. I appreciate it, man.
Right on. Shout out.
Yeah, big time. And all right, guys. So we hope that we hope Rose comes saves me someday. Until then, I'm just going to go off on the rant that ate Chicago, I guess. Because damn, this place is straight up gone fucking nuts, man. That's the world we live in. Karen, anything you want to add to that? You're like, no,
I got Strange World later tonight with Mark Sargent. That's about it.
Well, Strange World rocks.
Yeah,
Mark is a
Estrano
strange guy.
Mundo.
Yeah, I like Mark. He's an interesting character. That's for sure. You present an interesting and lovely counterpart to him, and to me too. That's what you do. You just keep things even keeled.
Do I? I think maybe Mark might do that for me because I seem to be the one who goes off on Strange World.
Last time you did, yes, I watched that. It was very entertaining. First guy out of the gate, you were just like, no, dude, not having any of it. Just take that shit right over there. You're going to have to go ahead and get all the way up off my back with that bullshit. Yeah, I'm going to need you to get all the way up off my back with that bullshit. I'd like to help you out, but I didn't see the way you came in. I think it was over there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Go get him, Karen. I love you. Thank you so much for saving the day, as you do. I appreciate you.
Awesome. Well, thank you for inviting me once again.
You're welcome. And I will say goodbye to the beeps, and then I'll come back and say goodbye to you. And with that, thanks, guys. Have a lovely day. And I'm so sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I can't fix the world, but we can make you laugh at it, hopefully. All right, guys. We'll see you again on Thursday.
2, 3. Cocks don't pop at all, poppycock cocks do poppy by 4. And that's why all the folks on poppycock keep poppycocks in a jar. But once I met a girl on poppycock back in the poppycock hills, they won't let me back on poppycock, reckon they never will. Well, poppycock, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old poppycock, poppycock, you and me, Rose and Baldini. The earth don't spin at all on poppycock, flatter than a hot roadkill. And beer don't stick to balls on poppycock, reckon it never will. Once I met 2 folks on poppycock, one bald, the other likes cats. She wild as a rosy, quicker than a satellite, no poppycock about that. Well, poppycock, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old poppycock, poppycock, you and me, Rose and Baldini. Take it, Trey. poppycock ain't no poppycock pins. You might just find yourself on poppycock, waking with a poppycock kin. And poppycock, you'll always be home sweet home to me. Good old poppycock, poppycock, you and me. Rose and Bobby me. Why so freaking early? Poppycock, you and me.